Let me do a quick demonstration of the locking mechanism and how to set it up. When you get the device, there's no batteries in it, so we're going to need to open this up to insert the batteries inside of the drawer. The first thing we need to do is open up this little panel here on the switch. We're going to use this tool right here, and there's a small opening right like this. Just press it and this will snap up, and then you can take the cover off. We're going to take the backup key and insert it into the lock mechanism. Then we are going to turn it clockwise so that it is facing the unlock position, and then we have access to the drawer. Here we have the drawer open, and here's the locking mechanism module behind it. And we have a little clip here that we press on, and then that will remove the battery cover. So I'm going to put that out of the way. We'll insert our batteries, the negative on this side, positive on this side for the bottom, and the negative on that side, positive on that side for the top. So I will insert those right now. And then that one like that. We'll hear a confirmation beep. We'll put the cover back on again. Since this is the position where we're going to be installing it, I recommend using your thumb, either your left or right, and then orientating it so that your finger is facing down, since that's going to be the easy way of doing it if you're sitting in your seat. I'm going to use my left thumb as the administrator. Now I want to save the administrator's fingerprint onto the locking mechanism. We're going to take the tool and we're going to insert it into this little opening right here that is labeled reset or RST in the manual. And you're going to place the metal tip inside and then press it until you hear 2 short beeps. There we go. Now you can turn it over and put in the fingerprint. All right, so now it is flashing. I'm going to put my finger on it. All right, so that double sound there means that it is now saved. And now I can close it. It is all right, so let's test it now. We'll put it in the locked position so it will not open. Then I'm going to put my thumb on it. That will open it, so you turn the dial like that. Let's lock it. Let's try another finger. See, that doesn't work. So if we do a finger that is not the officially recorded one, you'll get that double beep sound and it will not work. You can add an additional fingerprint if you want to use a different hand or have a guest have access to the box. Now I'm going to show you how to add additional fingerprint to the lock. I'm going to take the administrative finger and you heard it unlock. Leave it there. Now you heard that double beep. Now I'm going to put another finger on it and then just slightly different position. All right, and that should be saved now. Let's wait for the light to go off. And now let's test it. It is locked. So let me use the new finger. It will unlock now and open. We can lock it And if we use the original administrative fingerprint, it will also unlock. So now I have 2 fingerprints associated with this lock. If you want to reset or delete any of the codes, insert the pin tool into that RST hold and then hold it there until you hear the long sound. Release the pin and all the fingerprint codes will be deleted. And if you want to set new codes, just repeat the steps that I showed you in the beginning. And that's about it for using the locking mechanism. If you ever have the battery run out on the lock and don't have the key, you can power it up using USB. By looking at this area right here, you'll see a little USB symbol. This is a rubber flap. If you use the tool, you can move it out of the way by pressing on it, and that will open it up. Then you can pull it on a little bit here, and then you'll have access to the USB port below it. This is a USB-C port. I have a USB-C cable right here. I'll plug that in, and that will be enough to power it up. And then you can access the inside of the tray. You can pop out the old batteries and put in new ones. When you're done, you simply pull out the USB cable and then push the rubber flap back into place. And there you go.